Once he had the money saved, Ray devised the perfect cover-up. His client-based work meant that he had a number of international calls to make, and he sneaked off to meet with a jeweler after work, hoping the whole time that Keri wouldn't discover his charade, especially since he messed up the time zones. His plan to propose was supposed to be the weekend before Thanksgiving, so she could show the ring to her family during their holiday visit, but Ray worried, how am I going to ask her dad? He didn't want to just call, and the problem was solved when Keri's parents invited them to a Broadway play. His moment came before the show during dinner, when the ladies excused themselves from the table. Ray expected a lot of tough questioning, or at least the obligatory hard time, but he just said, yes. Now that he had her parents' blessing, Ray still had to pick up the ring. In order to prepare for the big day, Ray started making plans and asked Keri what the weather would be like. A question he asks repeatedly when he gets nervous or excited. Would Keri notice? To evade her scrutiny, Ray enlisted the help of his father to give him a logical excuse. Ray had to help his dad move a TV for their friend Jimmy, and instead they sneaked to the jeweler to pick up the ring. Now, in possession of the precious bauble, all Ray had to do was execute the perfect proposal. The date, November 15th, 2009. The place, La Toscana restaurant in Northeast Philadelphia. It was Ray's grandparents' 50th anniversary dinner celebration, and again his plans included help from his dad. After making a toast to his parents, Ray's dad would ask if anyone else would like to make a toast, and there, Ray would seize his moment. Keri remembers the morning of their engagement. They went to the mall to buy an anniversary gift for his grandparents. She recalls Ray saying he wanted to go on a trip the following weekend, and he kept asking if she knew what the weather would be like. This gave her the sneaking suspicion that he was going to propose on that trip. Later that night, at the anniversary dinner, Keri describes being kind of annoyed when Ray insisted that she get up from her seat next to his sister and sit in a chair next to him. She also noticed Ray and his dad kept getting up from the table to go to the bathroom. It was odd, but she suspected nothing. Ray was actually consulting with his dad to determine if the mood was right. After dinner, Ray's father gave a toast to his parents on their special 50th anniversary milestone and asked if anyone else had something that they would like to add. Ray took the mic from his father's hand to toast, and he said, 50 years is a great accomplishment, and I hope someday Keri and I will be able to celebrate our 50th anniversary. He dropped to one knee and pulled out the engagement ring. Keri wasn't expecting this. She had no idea that a proposal was coming. Ray had taken her utterly and completely by surprise. So surprised that she didn't know whether to laugh or cry. So she did both and said yes. Which brings us to here and today. The last part of the questionnaire asks Keri and Ray to both explain why the other is the perfect person for them. And here is Ray's response. And I quote, Keri is beautiful, smart, kind, and understanding woman. She's perfect for me. She's one of the nicest people I have ever met. She has a beautiful smile that can light up a room, and that instantly makes me in a better mood despite how my day went. She's an optimistic person, always thinking the best of people, and is willing to give the benefit of the doubt, including me. She's understanding and always takes into account how I feel, my likes, my dislikes, and she tries to make sure that I'll be comfortable or will be happy with any plans that she makes. Although I can get grouchy at times, especially when stressed out, usually from work, or when I have to change plans last minute, she's always understanding. Probably more than she should be. Keri also can pretty much do anything she puts her mind to. And in watching her over the years, she has used her powers to help us have a wonderful couple of years together. And this is only the tip of the iceberg for the wonderful years we have coming up. Anything she's ever tried to do for us works out perfectly. Whether it's making our house into a great home, it's way better than the plain white walls would be if I decorated. Throwing a great party, New Year's Eve 2009, with a giant disco ball hanging from the loft, a star machine, and lots of great music. Making the holidays a wonderful time, and helping to bring me into the holiday spirit. I tried to decorate for Christmas before, but apparently leaving a Christmas tree up until May in my old apartment before living with Keri is not proper etiquette. Helping to improve my fashion. I've come a long way from the jeans and white t-shirts. Or just making me laugh and smile after a tough day. Most importantly, Keri is always there for me when I get home from work, and I look forward to getting home and being with her. Whenever we're apart for a few days, I instantly feel like I lost my best friend until we both get home again and everything is back to normal. I could probably write forever about why Keri is the perfect person for me, but at the end of the day, she makes me a better person, and I'm sure she'll continue to make me better as our love deepens. I can only hope that I make her as happy as she makes me. Keri's response is as follows, and again I quote, "Ray is the smartest, cutest, and most thoughtful guy I have ever met. Ray is loyal and dependable and puts his family and friends before everything else. He has a great sense of humor and always makes me laugh. He supports me in my goals and decisions and inspires me to be a better person." Ladies and gentlemen, the love story of Keri and Ray. Ray, won't you please take the hand of your lovely wife, Keri, and now lead her to the dance floor, where, ladies and gentlemen, they'll share in their first dance together as husband and wife to a song from Bright Eyes. This is called The First Day of My Life. Again, I present to you Keri and Ray and the bridal dance.
Swear I was born right.